So welcome back to another review. One thing that has always bothered me with the Triumph is the lack of wind protection. Now initially we put the little dart screen on in the hope to give a bit of protection from the wind when travelling at motorway speeds, but it doesn't seem to work. It seems to be okay around about 40 to 45. After that the wind just blasts up into the helmet area and spoils the ride. Now previously I've always had bikes that have had a screen or a screen and a fairing. I recently took out a Triumph Tiger. I really like that because it's got that screen, but it's also got the adjustment on it. But there'll be a video on that shortly. So moving back to this, what we've decided to invest in a big box. We've decided to invest in a big screen. So the screen itself, quite larger than the dart screen. I'm going to be taking this out. It's got the instructions, and as obviously you see, it's got the manufacturer's name there. So if you do like this screen, then obviously you can contact the manufacturer about a replacement screen for your bike. So let's take a look at what it takes to fit this screen. So obviously you get the instructions of how to fit it along with the fitting kit. Now one thing we're going to have to do obviously is to remove this from the bike first. So we'll take a look at getting that off, and then we'll take a look at getting the new screen on. So we worked out that the bracket has two nuts with threads in at the back. So that goes to the back of that, and then just simply goes at the back of your screw for your headlight. We'll tighten that up slightly, and again at the other side we're using the same principle. So we put in the hole that's located at the back along with these two in the same point. Again, what we want to do is just nip them up, level them up, so we can try the screen. So we're now offering up the screen, and it should fit easily. So we've got mounting holes at either side. So once they're in line at that side and that side, that should give us an equal amount of room or space around the headlight. It's touching the speedo at the moment, so I may have to put a little bung in there or something just to lift it off so it doesn't rub. So we do have a range of nuts and bolts in the kit. From what I can see, that one needs to go in there with a nut at the back, and I think that's a third mounting point. So you've got that one there to mount the screen with, and I think the back one there is for movement, maybe to stop it moving backwards and forwards, but I don't want to really put that in there and drill into the mount for this. So for the time being I'm just going to use that one as a mounting. Now the screen itself mounts on these little small stainless steel Allen head screws with a little washer, little plastic washer or nylon washer at the back. So mounting that up again. I think we'll just do them finger tight for now. Again, these should just line up. just having a little bit of a difficulty to fasten that one in. And at this point we're just taking them up, just to nip them up into place. So we've got to work that out yet. So we've got some choice of movement backwards and forwards. But like I said, I don't want to be damaging the screen by rubbing on the back of the speedo, and I don't want to damage the speedo top either. So that's look like it's in position. So we're moving up a little bit on size. That just nips in the bracket that come with the kit. Obviously we will check the alignment of the headlight before using it in the dark. Now the kit comes with a rubber pad. Not sure what that's for, but it's got sticky on the back. I think what we'll do is we'll use that just to space out that area there. So with that in place, it may not look good, but it should stop that little bit of wear on that area. So I'm going to now nip up the small attachment bolts, taking care not to crack the plastic. It feels secure. We'll not know until we go out. We don't know if it's going to flex or move. So now we've got both screens there for comparison. You can see they're quite a different in height. The second screen, the new one, is almost double. So that should improve the aerodynamics on the bike. So just take you through the mounting. Then obviously we've got that one that goes on the headlamp bolt and two mounts there. There should be a third, but I think that's to stop the screen moving around too much. But it's fairly easy to fit. Now all we're going to do is decide when to go out to give it a try. just got back from our test ride testing out the new screen on the Triumph, and I can report that it is quite successful. So it gets the wind going over the screen, off my chest and over the helmet. If I sit up a little bit more, I'm getting a little bit at the top, but at motorway speed 65, 70s, it's not too bad. It's a lot better than the low screen, so I can report that we've got a success on that one. So if you are wanting to get one of these screens, we can recommend it for the Triumph. I mean, it may fit others like the Royal Enfields, but it does what it's supposed to do, and that's get that wind off your body. So as always, if you've liked the review, then give us that thumbs up, it would be appreciated. And if you'd like to subscribe, then obviously you know what to do with that one. So we'll see you next time. Bye for now.